Hello everybody. So this next video that I'm posting this week is all about strength training, and it's kind of bordering on metabolic resistance training, which means the reps are a little higher and you're going at a little bit of a faster pace. And it's okay to do that and to program yourself so that you're not just always rigidly just lifting the weight. So follow along. Do the workout with me. I'll post it. I will post all the sets that I'm doing, and I will give you instructions through the workout. I won't talk through the workout because I'll be breathless myself, and I want you to experience what it's like to have a personal trainer talking about form and technique. So I always recommend having a mirror so you can watch yourself and correct yourself if you can. Hello everyone, get ready for a great workout. I'm going to do it all with you. You're in a wall sit to warm up. If you cannot do a wall sit, go into a squat or do chair get-ups and start to move your arms while you're at it. I like to do this because I get bored sometimes, so I like just killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. So taking your arms down and up and out, elbows to the wall. Repeat a few times. Takes your mind off the burn in your legs. Now crisscross in front. We're doing a metabolic resistance training workout today, and I hope you enjoy it. Roll your wrists, get those warmed up, check your time, see how long you've been in your sit for. We're gonna go a little bit more than a minute here. Just keep waving those arms around, getting synovial fluid into all the joints. Our joints love that, and our minds love when our hands cross. Anytime we cross, there's a side of the brain that just fires up. So now you're going to get ready for your first thing. So if you need to pause the video and grab some dumbbells, you go right ahead. We are going to start with a squat and curl. So we're going to go for 20 reps and taking your legs comfortably where you feel comfortable, hip width apart. Make sure you're not swinging the weights. You're going to squat and curl. Make sure your knees are not going in towards each other, that they are going straight over your toes, not just in direction, not knees over toes necessarily. Make sure you're hinging your butt back like you're going to go to the bathroom in the woods. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it if you had your hips forward and you weren't going like you're going to sit down. So let's keep that in mind. And your heart rate should start to be coming up a little bit. So you're going to do this for 20 reps. I have got 15-pound weights that I'm using. So putting my weights down, I am now going to do my Bosu get-ups. So if you don't have a Bosu, do not worry about it. You could use a chair, you could use a smaller bench, and you could do get-ups that way. If you're really, really fit and mobile, you could do get-ups off the floor. I'm going to do them off the Bosu. I'm going back, doing a crunch, and coming straight up. Reaching as you come up. Now, if you want to intensify this move and get a little bit even more cardio in, although I don't recommend it, this is a fairly long workout, you can take a little hop right there as you get to the top. I'm going to keep it like this because my goal is to keep my heart rate in a zone that is hard but not breathless. So that's the pace I'm going for. As you can see, I'm getting down and my lower back is on Bosu. So you have to pace this so that you are hitting down, you're coming up. My knees feel comfortable doing this. You have to have good ankle mobility, good knee mobility. You can get there. If you cannot do this, like I said, grab a stool, maybe a footstool, something that's down low, and come on up. So this is core and legs and cardio. Get ready to air punch. So this, I'm going quite fast just to get that heart rate up. and I'm punching away. So you do that. It feels really, really good. I've got great music going in the background. I'm going to add music to this video. If you do not want to hear the music that I've got on here, you can go to Spotify and go to Jacqueline JMJ, and I have tons of music that you can listen to. So now we're going to go back to round 2, squat and curl. So away you go, and you can see I'm going faster than I would normally go with heavier weights. So we're going higher reps, lower resistance. So my weights are my resistance. So I am not going with a high weight, I'm going higher reps. This will work a little more endurance, and it will work my heart rate. And this is a great method if you do not like to use heavy weights all the time. I always say it's a good idea to do this kind of a workout just for a change. I really am enjoying this kind of a workout at least once a week. So we're back to Bosu get-ups. It's quite hot in my room because we have a lot of passive heat coming on. It is winter time, late fall, and I'm doing this workout. Whoops, I've gotten a little too far back, so make sure you are far enough down so that you're not going to go over backwards. So really being in control with the move. It's not an easy move. Alternatively, if you don't feel like doing the get-ups, you can do abs, ball abs, you can do bicycles, you can do Pilates 100s on the floor, you can do whatever works for you. This is a difficult workout, so if you're just starting out and you're a beginner, you might want to maybe only do 10 reps if you're using a Bosu. If you're using a chair for get-ups, just make sure that you are reaching your arms up on the way up. So your heart rate stays up when we use our arms a lot with overhead moves. You can tell I'm starting to get a little fatigued in my quads. Just keep going. I promise you will feel great after. Wow, here we go. Air punch again. Let's do this. Come on. Let's go. Punch it out. Just go. Have control. Don't snap your elbows. I've got very much control going on. I've got my core tight. And I'm not flinging my arms. It may look like it, but I do have control. I don't want you to snap those elbows and go too hard, too fast without control. Showing you all the different angles. I love to work the transverse. I like to work into all of our planes. So frontal plane, sagittal plane, transverse. There we go, got to check the heart rate. Here we go, last time, squat and curl. You guys are amazing, and I absolutely love that you're joining me on this little journey for this MRT workout. Metabolic Resistance Training. It is a great alternative to just always going heavy. Still doing compound moves, you're just going a little bit faster. You might feel a burn in your legs. If it's too much, listen to your body. Do less reps, take more rests, walk it off. It's a big workout. I sure hope you like it as much as I do. All right, on to the next. So we're going to go for deadlifts. So I face the camera this way so that you guys can see my view. I am so fortunate to live on the water, and I'm very grateful. Every day I get to see this view, and every time I work out in my studio, I get this view. So when you're deadlifting, you're going to come with the weights close to your shins. You're going to bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep a flat back. Do not go too low on this move. You do not want your lower back rounding out. You are looking down at the ground, not up at the wall in front of you, because you will get a cricket in your neck. I am going a faster pace, and if you're curious as to the weights that I'm using, I am using 25s. Now I'm going to go for my rows. So my bent over rows, I'm doing them like this time. Rather than on a bench, it's making me use my entire body, and I am going a little faster. So you have to really watch your form. Keep your neck in line with the spine. Your elbows are in, your weights are coming towards your hip. Like I said, elbows in, other side. So I find this a really nice stretch on my calves. If you have a hard time with this, stick with a lighter weight. You could put your elbow on your knee if you're flexible enough, or you could use the bench for a traditional bent over row. I hope you're enjoying this. Keep going, watch your form, keep your abdominals tight, pull towards your hips. And now we're gonna do boot camp abs. So you are in a V-sit to start. You can have your arms further behind you for support. Make sure this does not hurt you in your lower back. If you feel lower back pain, then come down onto your elbows and drop one leg at a time. Now we're gonna go for bicycles. Bicycles are one of the most effective core exercises, but you have to do them right. So elbows are nice and wide. Picture your armpits going towards your knee. You are not reefing on your neck. You have your hands just behind your ears. And you are peeking around each thigh. Don't turn your neck. Here we go again with the deadlifts. If you need to pause the video, you go right ahead, because of course I've cut out times where I'm grabbing the weights. So you do you. You could have your weights already there. You could pause it while you're grabbing them. And this is the pace I am going. So it's much faster than I would normally go. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Normally I would be going 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. You have to have proper form for this. This works your hamstrings, your lower back, your glutes, and depending how much you bend your legs, your quads. And here we go again with the bent over rows. I've given you a different angle because I think you can see the form better rather than having the view in the background. I know the view is really nice, but we want to make sure that you've got correct form going on here. So pulling your weight towards your hip, elbows stay in. You're either on a bench or you're like that. You can see I'm really starting to sweat now. I'm sure my heart rate, which beats high genetically, is likely in the 140s, 130s, maybe even 150s. I am using the upper body more, but I am lifting 25s, so that you do you. That is a little heavy for this pace, but I know that I'm comfortable with it. You don't want to go too heavy too soon. You want to use progressive overload. And here we go again with boot camp abs. If you're really advanced and you don't want to have your hands on the floor, you can have your hands up and do these. And this is the pace that I'm doing them at. You can go slower. I don't want you to hurt your back. So you do you, whatever works for you. So you can see here how I keep my elbows wide and the armpits are coming towards the knee. So the whole idea is to have each shoulder come off the floor. I'm wiping the sweat off my chin. I hope you have some sweat going too. I hope you can feel your core. There we go. Come on up. And here we go again. Deadlifts. So keeping those weights really close to your legs as you go down. You don't want to have them far away. It puts too much pressure on your lower back. Deadlifts are one of those exercises that if you prefer to do a squat or you want to do a much more bent-legged deadlift than I am, I'm doing a fairly straight-legged deadlift, you should do that. Any pain in your back, please go slower, take a lighter weight, even do it without a weight, just to get the move right. You can always pause the video and skip a set if you like. So I'm back to the bent over rows. So this kind of workout really works on your endurance. It will give you more muscle mass. They have proven that this type of workout, doing more reps, will still give you muscle mass gain. But honestly, I like to do this type of workout maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, or give myself a break from the heavy weights for perhaps a month. And I might do this once a week. And do body weight exercises. Switch it up. Switching it up is important. Programming is important. You shouldn't always just lift heavy. You have to include cardio in your workouts. Amazing. Next round, sumo squats. Make sure your legs are nice and wide apart. Your knees are going the same direction as your toes, and your butt is going back into a proper squat position. So you don't want to be doing a plie squat, because a true plie is your hips are forward. You will have your hips backwards. You can also do this with a lighter weight as a goblet squat. And I'm giving myself a little stretch. So I am using a 45-pound weight. So now it's time for ball side ab crunches. Stagger your feet against the wall. The ball is on your hips, not your waist. So level 1, you have your hands across your shoulders. Level 2, you're going to put them by your ears. And level 3, you are going to reach and pull back. If you do not have a ball, go to your side plank either from your knees or fully extended and hold for the time that I'm on the one side, or you can do some dips. However you like to do it. You could also try your elbow to knee with your bottom leg on the floor. So I have that in one of my other videos. If you go to the Core is More playlist, you'll see tons of options. So if you don't have a ball, you can always choose something else. But this part of the workout, I want you to use your sides. This is hard. It's a very hard exercise. I love it though. I always feel it the next day. So now we're going into the triceps. So we're going to bend our knees and we're going to take our weights. I think I have 10s here, but you can always use 8s or 5s. Do not go too heavy. Try not to snap your elbows. It looks like I am, but I am not. I'm very conscious of that. So you're going to go out and in, and then you're going to turn your palms to the ceiling and just come to your body height. It's a small move, so you're working your triceps, and believe me, they burn. So guess what? Back to sumo squats. Line it up properly. Grab a weight that works for you. Perhaps you have really good flexibility. You could always have 2 plates that you're standing on so that you can go deeper. And I am going fast. Again, it's MRT. So again, using a lighter weight. So I'm using a 40-pound dumbbell. Normally with this exercise, when I slow it down, I use 65 pounds. And you can do a happy dance because we are coming towards the end of our workout. Still have 10 minutes to go or so, but it's always good to move a little bit. Back to your side ball abs or your side plank on the floor. So whatever level you feel comfortable at, you're going to do your side ab crunches. So I'm doing 5 of each. So now I've got my elbow up, just doing the elbows up with my hands by my ears. And now I'm going to make this really difficult by reaching both directions. So reach out and reach up. This is a level 3, so very, very difficult move. So I always like to give different adaptations. So I'm going to go over to the other side. See how I have the right size ball for me? Balls are always a great tool to have in your home studio. Your fascia loves to work with the balls. Learning to have stability with your mobility is magical. And when you master that, you just feel so, so good. You can do this. We're almost there. Back to triceps. Here we go. Kick it back. Do not flick your wrists. So if you have a mirror at home, it's really important. And if you're in a studio, make sure they've got lots of mirrors so that you can watch your form and technique. It's no snapping the elbows, no bringing the weights way forward towards your shoulders. You're just coming from 90 up. No flicking the wrists. And now turn the weights to the ceiling. Shoulder blades are back in their position, and it's a small little move. And yeah, it's tiring. One more sumo squat. You can do it. Make sure you've got the right form. As you get fatigued, it's really easy to lose that form. So your shoulder blades are back, your core is tight, my hips are going back, and my weight is coming between my ankles. It's not way out in front. I have a long body, it's hard to tell. Kind of wish I'd turned sideways for this for you guys, but I know you know what you are doing. All right, so grab a lighter set of weights. I've got 8s here. Oh no, I don't. Sorry, I've got 15s. We are not finished our workout yet. Oh my goodness, I'm making you guys work very hard today. We are doing ball crunches with a hip drive. So rolling out. Now, if you don't have a ball, you can do this on the floor. Your weights come above your shoulders. You're going to drive those hips into a hip thrust as you take your weights up over your chest. Make sure they're not over your face. So use a weight that you can do 20 reps with. Squeeze your bum on the way up. Tighten that core. You don't have to bang the weights together. You're just coming above your chest, not your face. And there we go. Put the weights down, roll yourself back up or get up off the floor. Now we're going to be doing our lateral raises. You put your booty band on below your knees. So now I've got lighter weights. I'm using 8s or 10s. You can use 5s. You can use whatever you want to use for your shoulders. Keep your arms at 90. This is not the chicken dance. There's no la 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 la. No wedding dance, chicken dance. If you're my age, you know what that is. And now you're going to take the band and put it above the knees for some kickbacks. So I'm balancing on the ball. You can hold the wall or a bench or the back of a chair. You're going to turn your toe out slightly, tighten your core, and kick up and back. Your glutes should be starting to fire up. They should be on fire. Glutes on fire. Keep going. So what I love about this exercise, it's making me use my stabilizers. So the standing leg feels it so much. So now I'm going to keep my band on and I'm going to do wood choppers, 10 per side. And I'm doing full range of motion. So I'm using a light weight to do this, not a heavy weight, because I am really swinging it. Trying to keep that heart rate up and using my transverse, my obliques, going into my transverse plane, transferring the weight, using my hip as well. There we go. Weight down. Now we're going to go back to our chest press hip drive. So good. This workout is full body. It is absolutely amazing. I love this workout and I'm going to be doing it again and again. I hope you'll join me. Make sure that you are scooping your butt up, your core is tight, and you're squeezing your butt on the way up. Notice my feet are right under my knees. You can do this from the floor, no problem at all. Maybe the problem is getting up off the floor. All right. So now we're going to go back to the lateral raise again. Notice you're not going higher than shoulder height, 90 degrees in the elbows. So don't have those weights crunched right in. Like I said, it's not the chicken dance. Okay, you can tell I'm really starting to feel this workout. I'm feeling everything right now. Put the band above the knee, and we're gonna do our kickbacks again. Set yourself up, core is tight, shoulder blades are back, you're kicking out. Toe is slightly out to the side, your standing leg is on fire. The glutes, you think it is the burn is on the band, the leg that's raising, but really the standing leg is doing everything. So this is so good for your balance and your glute med, your butt muscles, a little bit in the hamstrings, not that much. Definitely your core. Good job, everyone. All right. Wood choppers, again, make sure your ball doesn't get in your way. And let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Transfer weight. Use your hip. Make sure the weight's not too heavy. Core is nice and tight. Coming down between your knee. Don't take the weight too high up. We're not trying to do a shoulder workout here. It will work your shoulders a little, but we certainly don't want to compress those shoulder joints. Wonderful work. Keep going. I'm so happy that you have joined me and you're sticking to it to this point because, like I said, it is a hard workout. So I've got about 31 minutes of working out here because I've taken out all the moving around, picking up the weights. And guess what? I'm going to show you the view one more time. You're going to come down, make sure your elbows are not in a T shape from your shoulders. They are coming down beside your chest, your hip driving, squeezing the bum. And that is the pace you're going at for this workout. You can definitely do this workout slower and you can do less reps. It's completely up to you. All right. That was quite the workout so far. I'm taking those bands off. If you like it, subscribe it, like it. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a great day. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you work really hard through it. Leave me some comments, please, because as a content creator, I look for that so that I can give you something that you want to see, but I can also feel the reward that I've been able to reach you and help you. All right, so have a great day. Be strong for long and live a long, happy, healthy life. Bye for now.